Green villains.
Welcome back to Green Villains, dude!
We are back at it with another Cartoon Network review.
Yes.
I am Duke.
I'm
he
Mayhem.
is Mayhem.
Yeah.
This is the fourth part so far. We have reviewed 21 movies, and we are on to the next 6.
I just want to
Sorry,
say before
7.
I just want to say before we get back into it, like Cartoon Network has made a lot of shit, like good and bad shit.
That's a good description. They've made a lot of shit.
It's both good and bad, but there are definitely bad ones. Like the good ones, like you can actually like have an argument for like which one you think is the good ones, but everyone agrees which ones are the bad ones.
And
So on to the first one.
To start off with, this is actually a movie that got at least enough traction to get 2 seasons.
It became a show.
It became a show, and it got 2 seasons.
Oh my god.
So the movie is called Level Up. I will go to the plot real quick, and
Level Up.
then we'll give our thoughts.
Level up, dude.
After high schoolers Wyatt, Lyle, Dante, and Angie unwittingly open a portal from a video game called Maldoc, Conqueror of All Worlds,
I love Jumanji.
into the real world, characters from the game and the internet start leaking into the real world of the 4 teenage characters. The group consequently finds itself balancing the everyday lives of its party members with the extraordinary things that show up in their town from the virtual world, which always resorts to using Never Fail to help send the monsters back into the game by barding them. That's the plot of the series as a whole.
Okay.
So I will say this. The movie, if I remember right, it was just the 3 boys at first. And then they added the girl later on. But the cool thing about it was actually the fact that the whole movie was essentially, it was these kids who were playing World of Warcraft. They were kind of playing World of Warcraft,
Oh no.
and they ended up summoning the world to real life somehow.
And man, I wish this game would be in real life. Your wish is granted. Wait,
Oh,
what?
shit!
How did that happen?
But essentially what happens is, it is these 3 kids that, high schoolers, that are playing this online game, and they've never met each other, and they start talking about at one point of like, yeah, no, there's some weird stuff happening in my town lately, and they get very descriptive of what happens, and one of the other players says, that kind of sounds like what's happening in my town. And the other one says, real quick, what town are each of you guys in? And they say, hey, what did we say? The rule is we cannot talk about IRL stuff, is what they say. And he said, just this once, what town are you guys in? And they say the name of the city, and they're like, shit, meet behind the bleachers of this high school. And they do. And they meet, and they all look at each other, and Ruby goes, oh, god damn it! The wizard of the group, I believe, is actually a plain old nerd, like one of the nerdy kids who has no friends. One of the kids is just straight up a stoner.
What's up, dude?
And the third kid is a jock.
High schoolers. Down to their bare minimum.
Yep. This show was very, very fun because there's a lot of moments like throughout the show where it's like, and now here's this new magic item from the game that gets introduced, and like, or here's this enemy from the game that you get to meet in real life. It was very interesting for that because it took a lot of the tropes from different RPGs.
Yeah. This actually makes sense for it to be live action. Like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like it's a real world thing taking in animated things. Like they're bringing animated things to the real world. That makes sense in the fashion of the show.
Level Up, very good movie from when I was little.
A pretty alright live action movie.
So anyway, let us head on to the next movie. And the next movie we got on here is called Ben 10 Destroy All Aliens.
Oh, come on.
Another Ben 10 movie, yep.
I just rewatched Destroy All Monsters.
I will read the plot. It is a CGI movie, by the way.
Robert Zemeckis back at it again.
Ben Tennyson, his cousin Gwen, and his grandpa Max spend their evenings fighting aliens on the streets of Bellwood. During a battle that involves chasing and fighting a robotic tank, Ben, as upgrading Gwen, argue about the best way to defeat it. resulting in Gwen utilizing her extraordinarily strong magic, which is colored pink rather than blue as it was in the original show's 3rd and 4th season, to cast a dismantling spell on the tank while Ben is still attached to it. Though this does not defeat the tank, unknown to the cousins, it leads to a malfunction in the Omnitrix.
Another movie with a problem with the Omnitrix. Another one.
That is every movie.
That is
every movie, every show, everything. In all honesty, that is basically every episode of Ben 10 ever of, and then the Omnitrix went fucky.
It went all fucky wucky.
It went fucky wucky. But the thing about this movie is basically what happens is his Omnitrix glitches out, and then it looks like it kills Azimuth later on.
Oh my god.
It looks like it kills Azimuth, and out of nowhere this glitch occurs, and a giant, this evil Waybig appears out of nowhere, starts trying to destroy stuff, but it gets sucked into the Omnitrix.
Okay.
Well then, an upgrade appears. An upgrade just comes out of nowhere and tries to kill Ben.
That's
terrifying.
With how terrifying.
An upgrade with some badass looking armor.
I like the design of all the aliens and stuff like that was so good, but like Upgrade terrified me because he was just this ooze thing that could take over any technological thing, just take it over and just use it as if it was his own body.
Azimuth dies, and then this upgrade comes out of nowhere, ready to kill Ben.
Your sales aren't up to code. It's prepared to be cancelled.
What happens is he comes up to him, and Gwen and Max come up to him and say, "Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to kill him?" And he says, "Because you killed Azimuth. Because you killed my son."
Oh my god.
And it's like, the fuck?
Oh my god.
So anyway, we're on to the next movie, which is very interesting because it's another movie from India, and it's made by Stan Lee.
What?
Yeah. It is called Chakra, the Invincible. India animated superhero film based on the main character created by Stan Lee with Sharad Devarajan and Gautam Chopra. Aired in English and Hindi, but also in Tamil and Telugu. So let us see the plot. That looks interesting.
Yeah, geez.
The movie features Raju Rai, a young Indian boy living in Mumbai, India. Raju's mentor, the scientist Dr. Singh, develops a technological suit that weaponizes all the chakras in the body. Raju uses his powers to be a superhero and vows to use the suit to protect and serve Mumbai as he battles supervillains.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That sounds interesting.
That's amazing. That's such a, that makes so much sense.
That's
that
interesting.
Suit, that suit, it unlocks the chakras.
It channels your chakra. That's kind of cool.
That is absolutely something I see an Indian scientist who, lives the whole chakra thing.
I like that.
Yeah. I wonder, how much...
I kind of want to see that now.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, I really want to see that.
I'm totally fine with, with him being, an Indian superhero in, the MCU or something like that.
I find that awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be really cool if they put him in the
yeah.
MCU.
Imagine that. Just the fact that even though this major stuff is happening, there's still underground heroes considered underground.
No, that actually is a big thing that Marvel talks about a lot. There are moments where somebody will pop up as I'm a superhero in this part of the world. Y'all are in New York.
Yeah.
I'm in the West Coast. The next one is one that you've probably seen before. Regular Show, the movie.
I'm gonna be completely honest. And I'm going to be killed by everybody, including Duke. I've seen the first few episodes of Regular Show, and that's it.
And now you died.
Exactly.
Regular Show was awesome. It was so good for the fact that they just did not give a shit. It was so many weird episodes. Remember that? Oh, wait, never mind.
Again,
there was an episode where they killed Rigby. Flat out just killed him.
They killed him?
Yeah, they killed him, and he came back later on.
Hearing, some of the clips and stuff like that from Regular Show.
The tagline of this movie, save the universe from yourselves or you're fired.
I understand, most of, the things that, the quirks of the show, who the characters are and all that kind of stuff. It's just, I don't know what it was, but I just didn't watch more of it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. I didn't, not like it. It was good. It just didn't come up. I just didn't watch it.
I love the show and I love the movie.
What's it called again?
Regular Show the movie. It should have been called The Regular Movie.
The regular movie. You're like, come on.
Anyway, the plot. In the distant future, Rigby leads Benson, Skips, High Five Ghost, Muscle Man, and Pops against an evil man named Mr. Ross, who is erasing time. They find Mr. Ross's weapon is guarded by a cyborg version of Mordecai, who attempts to kill Rigby for a transgression he did in the past. When the entire team is killed...
What? How do you kill a ghost?
Benson sacrifices himself so that Rigby can use a time ship to reach the past and stop the chaos. Rigby does so, but not before Mordecai shoots him with a plasma shotgun.
Oh my god. Now it's just time travel fix the future thing.
No, do you know the cast, by the way?
Is it the same?
Do you remember who plays Skips?
I remember the voice, but I don't remember who it was.
That was Mark Hamill.
No, are you kidding me?
No.
Are you? What? Oh my god. Mark Hamill, you are literally in the places you do not... Nobody expects you to be.
Yeah, no, of course he is. He's... Literally, I feel Mark Hamill is the type of guy that you can walk up and say, I would like you to voice this, and he would just immediately say yes without even looking up the script.
Yeah. Literally just go, yeah.
This movie, now you see what I'm talking about when I say regular show was awesome and weird, of like everybody died, and then Rigby got shot with a shotgun and sent his final message.
Shotgun.
A shotgun that shoots the sun at you.
The sun!
But yeah, that's that movie, that's that show, and I love it. So, let's get to that next movie real quick. It is Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
We're already there? Jeez.
Yes. Well, that's the thing, there were not a lot of movies. Like,
Yeah.
there were movies, but there weren't a lot.
Yeah, that was a big skip.
The reason why you're probably thinking, like, well, there had to have been a few movies between is because there were a lot of series finales that felt like movies.
Yeah. And then the entirety of Steven
Universe, the movie, actually is also on the list. It's just not here
yet.
It is like 2 movies down the list. So, Teen Titans Go to the Movies. It is from 2018, and I will read the first paragraph for you, okay?
I just want to say, I gave Teen Titans Go a chance, and they ruined it. They ruined my chance I gave them.
The movie is something you need to watch in all honesty, because...
No.
No, trust me. Look at me. You know how much I hate that show?
Mm-hmm.
I like this movie. In Jump City, the Teen Titans arrive to stop Balloon Man!
Not Big Wheel!
When he fails to recognize them, the Teen Titans jump into a rap song to introduce themselves, called Go, and become distracted, forcing the Justice League, Superman, Green Lantern, and Wonder Woman to intervene and defeat them. They criticize the Titans for their childishness and inability to take their positions as superheroes seriously, while raising the fact that they do not have a feature-length film to prove their legitimacy as superheroes.
I'm sorry.
I will read this one thing from the next paragraph. The fact that the movie they go to the premiere of is called Batman Again.
Batman Again.
It's called Batman Again.
It's just funny to me that Superman, Green Lantern, and Wonder Woman. First off, Green Lantern.
No, wanna know which Green Lantern? It's Jon Stewart, and I love that. That's the thing. I don't like Hal Jordan. I will say this for the record. I don't like Hal Jordan.
I want to
Jon
say,
Stewart is cool.
with like the feature-length Philippines. I liked Man of Steel.
Yeah,
it
was okay for me.
It was. Don't look at all like it was. It's good for people who like aren't too into Superman and stuff like that, like into the comics and stuff like that. It's just like a very original, like not like revolutionary.
People will hate me for the fact that I thought it was okay.
I put it like.
No, that's the thing. You're either in two spots. You either hate that movie or you think it's perfect.
No, I do not think it's perfect.
No, sorry. That's the wrong movie to talk about. No, that's Batman vs Superman.
Oh no!
In which case, if you like it, then you will hate me for the fact that I hated that movie.
I hate that movie too.
I hated it. This movie was very, very fun because it didn't focus on the fact that like the Titans were hated and then say, fuck you fans who like the original series. They didn't do that.
Thankfully.
They didn't do that. They just said, hey, let's have some fun. Let's poke fun at DC as a whole. Like they make fun of Superman for the fact that he is always saving Lois. of like, they call him up to get him away from guarding this area, and it's like, oh, Superman, it's Lois. I need you to come save me from Lex Luthor or Brainiac. And he's like, don't worry, Lois, I'll save you. Which, by the way, wanna know who voices Superman in this? Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, because he was almost going to be Superman.
They have this whole time traveling scene where you get to see young Bruce. Wanna know who plays young Bruce? Kal-El Cage. Oh, you don't know that name? You don't know about Nicolas Cage's son, Kal-El?
Nicolas Cage has a son
Named Kal-El.
I know one thing's for sure. When our generation finally starts having kids, like, we're going to name them after Avatar characters.
We're going to name them after a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of stuff we name our kids after. There's going to be a lot of things.
Yeah.
Not all of it good, but anyway.
Yeah.
No, this movie was actually very good. I liked it. It was very, very fun.
Okay.
This is a movie that we need to watch together because it's fun. It's fun. So the next movie is also Teen Titans. It is Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans. I just said the plot. It is the Teen Titans Go fight the Teen Titans.
Oh jeez.
And yeah, no, it was not bad. It was less good than the Teen Titans Go to the Movies movie, but it wasn't bad.
Okay. Yeah, bringing back...
No, they do have a scene where they do a kind of parody of the original intro, like Teen Titans intro, and it is very cool because it's very well animated. They bump up the music really well because it's a remix of the song, and I like it. It's very, very interesting. Like, you ought to check out the animation at least because it's very, very well done. Another cool fact I have to mention. Can you guess who would be the main voice actor that they have going for a bunch of different characters? Is Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh my god! Weird Al Yankovic!
Weird Al Yankovic is a primary character in this because he voices every side character.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah. They had a very small cast, and he was one of them. The film opens up with the Teen Titans Go team battling the Gentleman Ghost, played by Weird Al Yankovic, as he attempts to rob a bank. He manages to possess Robin and then Starfire, but when attempting the same trick on Raven, he unintentionally cracks her red Chakra gemstone, which awakens her inner demon's dark powers and results in his defeat. Trigon reveals that Raven's demonic half is slowly taking over her and offers to take it away, but she refuses to give it to him. Yeah. It then goes on to have the actual thing of like the Teen Titans come in to fight them and everything, but that's the beginning of it. Weird Al Yankovic plays all these side characters.
Just thank you, Universe God, everything for Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah.
I thank everything for him. The fact that he
exists.
That
is Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans, and it was a very, very fun movie. It has its problems, obviously, of like they grab the Teen Titans like the original and they say, oh, they're just too serious. It's like, no, they had a lot of humor back then. They had a lot. Like, there is literally a whole thing of episodes dedicated to comedy had, I believe, the Japanese intro, while any serious episodes had the English intro. Remember how the intro was usually different for each episode?
Again, with Teen Titans, like, I watched the original show, and I loved it. Like, and if you watched that show, you loved it, because it was equal parts, like, thought out and carefully planned story, and also fun characters.
Yeah, it was a very good show. A very well-made story, and of course, like I said, they were not afraid to shy away from humor. The problem that happened was Teen Titans Go came out, and like the first two seasons or so, it was okay, and then all of a sudden came the rest of it, and it's like, now we're just pissed, and we're just going to start shitting on people that liked the original series. It was weird.
Which, that's never something you want to do. Like, you want to make something that's for everybody.
That is honestly the problem. We have this moment in life where there are a lot of people who say cartoons are only for kids, and then there are the cartoons meant for adults, where all they are about are either depressing you or making you sick.
Yeah.
Is the reason why I will not watch that one show, Big Heads. Or no, what was it? Big Heads?
Big Mouth.
Big Mouth. I will not watch that.
Also,
I know
the
a
art
lot
style
of,
is terrifying.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I know a lot of people like it for the fact that they deal with a lot of serious topics. I won't watch it because it's so ugly.
Yeah, and that's
If
why...
you like it, that's fine.
That's
I
why,
don't.
people always say, like, you can't make a movie for everybody. But it's like, you can make a movie...
Bullshit!
Yeah, you can, because everybody can find things that they like.
Bullshit, you can. It's called Space Jam.
Space Jam! The perfect movie!
Or Spaceballs.
Spaceball. Ooh, Spaceballs. Spaceballs the flamethrower! Foosh!
Remember, it's not the size of your Schwartz. It's how you use it.
It's how you use it.
With his tiny lightsaber.
Oh my god.
But anyway, thank you for watching. This is another one of these reviews. Thank you to anybody who is stuck with us during this time. This is our first series to go off so far.
The Cartoon Network retrospective.
And thank you so much for watching.
Yes. Thank you all, and to all a good villainy.
Yes, and I will say this.